Hello knitters, Faylin from Strand's Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. And I've got the Christmas bug. So I'm loading us up on a bunch of different Christmas things that we can start doing. You know, try to get it done by Thanksgiving. You'll be really thankful. So I have classes and all sorts of things. Stay tuned. Go the order of classes, and the first class coming up is September 16th, which is a Saturday, and it's the cicadas. Let me get my right side up here. And we've seen this now. We've sold probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 yarns worth of this. I still have yarn. Again, remember, I cannot get this yarn again. And this yarn is a hemp and cotton hemp yarn. It's wonderful. Everybody loves it. Looks great on everybody. Comes in 8 sizes. So there's a size for everybody, and it's a simple thing. You need to cast on, if you're not doing this with me, cast on 30 stitches and learn this pattern right here before you get going. It'll save you a lot of ripping out. So get this down first. You can also measure it then and get, really close to what the size you want. And then you'll be much happier once you cast on. So this class is in 2 weeks, I think, a week from Saturday. So it's cicadas is September 16th. Okay, the next class after that is September 23rd. It's also a Saturday. And that's the fingerless mitt. So I've got my kai not done. I've got it going. And this is done with German short rows. You will be a German short row master at the end of this. It's an easy way to actually get it down because you do it constantly. And if you're doing short rows, I would change everything. If it ever says wrap and turn, forget that and do German short rows. They look better. They're easier to do. They're easy to see. All around, much better option. But anyway, so this is it. I'll put the picture of the whole thing. Now there's a version that's flat, which is the one I'm doing, and then there's a lace version. If you are sort of new to circles and round, don't do the lace version. If you aren't good at haven't done a lot of lace, don't do the lace version, at least not until you've done this version, and then you could do a lace version if you wanted to. But if you're like well on your way, you knit a lot of things, you want to do the lace version, do the lace version. It's very pretty. But this is the flat no lace version, and it's just as pretty, but the lace version is pretty. So this is the kai one, and then there's the flat ones, which I'll put up here because I haven't casted one on yet. And the flat ones, I'm going to use this yarn that we've got in that I'm going to have left over from the hat you're about to see, Saxony, Juniper Moon. It's 75% cashmere, 25% merino. The best, softest yarn ever. It's my new favorite yarn. And so I will have leftovers, so I will do two-toned, two-toned, whatever. That would be a pretty two-toned. So the cuff at the top and the bottom would be one color, and the body of the mitt would be the other color. You're knitting it flat and you're seaming it up, so you don't have to do any round stuff. It's easy. And so that's fingerless gloves coming up on the 23rd. Okay, next up is the pumpkin class. Again, any yarn, any size yarn. It's a tube you make, and then you cinch it up on the bottom, you cinch it up at the top, you stuff it, you use yarn to string around it to make the little wedges. You can make big ones, you can make little ones. They look beautiful. I'll put another couple pictures up here. So anyways, this is a very beginner friendly. You can do it flat and we can seam it, but you just do it in the round. Just do it in the round. So the pumpkin class is October 1st, which is a Sunday from 10 to 12. And the last class I'm going to add, I've got a list of class already out through October, but I'm going to not give them to you all at once. So we have our little pom-pom gnome. Now this guy on the website, he's a seasonal gnome. Now you have to make one for every season because you have to glue his hat on or it won't stay on. So once his hat's on, that's it. That's who this particular one is. And I'll put pictures up. There's a candy corn one. There's a witchy one. There's a Thanksgiving one. And of course there's a Santa hat, Christmas one. This would obviously be good for Valentine's Day or Christmas actually. And there's a St. Patrick's Day one. So you could have seasonal little gnomes. pretty cute, and these are pretty fast, and once you've done a few, you know. So anyways, so we're gonna have a pom-pom, our pom-pom one. So this is a pom-pom. This we make in no time flat. There's a pom-pom maker. You need the pom-pom maker. Don't do it on cardboard. It does not make, these are amazing pom-poms. And then you knit the hat. You knit these little guys, which is an I-cord, which is no big deal. And you knit the hat, and then you just glue everything and sew everything together. So he's very fast. And once you've done a couple, if you want to do multiples of these, you could. You could make them smaller if you use smaller needles, smaller yarn. It would be smaller if you wanted to make a bunch of them and smaller. Again, gifties or something. You could string his hat, of course, and hang him. So lots of options. So Pom-Pom Nose is going to make another appearance on the October 7th, which is a Saturday. And yeah, Pom-Pom guy. And the last class for now, because I'm going to bombard you with classes coming up. Oh, I'm going to bombard you with classes. So last class for now is this ale hat. So this is a mosaic hat, which is a slip stitch hat. So you only carrying one yarn at a time. You're knitting and slipping and knitting and slipping to the pattern. And yeah, you have to change the blue. You'll carry through the whole thing. The white and my white and orange, you would have to stop and start those. They're a little too far for my liking. I'm sure there's people that do it, but for my liking, they're just a little bit too far. But anyways, this yarn is amazing. This is amazing yarn. This is really lovely, lovely yarn. I think it is almost our to-go yarn at this point for hats and scarves for the season. I know my son's getting a set. It's got a gorgeous navy, dark blue, midnight blue color that's really, really pretty. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 colors. And yeah, come in and pet. This is the best yarn ever. And anything. It's a worsted weight. It's perfect. It's really perfect. So like that's about it. We're getting lots of yarn in now. Christine's in the, where am I going to put all this phase? So I've got some new yarn. I haven't even looked over here what's new. But we've got lots of new yarns coming in as the fall is now coming upon us. And so keep tabs on what we're doing and come back and come in and pet some yarn and get your stuff going. Be done by Thanksgiving. How fabulous would that feel if all the knitting stuff was done by Thanksgiving? And then you've got the month to just enjoy yourself. So get going on it. Get going now. I've got lots of classes to help you get going. So get your Christmas stuff done. All right, that's it for this week. And I hope to see you in the studio real soon. Bye.